Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, a very warm welcome to you. In today's video we are covering chapter 2 of Laxmikanth, Making of the Constitution. This chapter tells you how India got its constitution, who demanded it, who drafted it, and how it was finally adopted. This is a quick revision video, perfect if you have already studied and want to revise fast, or if you are studying it for the first time. Everything important for UPSC is covered right here. So hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon. Let us get started. First topic. Demand for Constituent Assembly. The idea of a Constituent Assembly for India was first put forward in 1934 by M.N. Roy, a pioneer of the communist movement in India. In 1935, the Indian National Congress officially demanded a Constituent Assembly to frame the Constitution of India. This was the first time it became an official political demand. In 1938, Jawaharlal Nehru, on behalf of the INC, declared that the Constitution of Free India must be framed without outside interference by a Constituent Assembly elected on the basis of adult franchise. The British government finally accepted the demand in principle in what is known as the August Offer of 1940. In 1942, Sir Stafford Cripps came to India with a draft proposal for framing an independent constitution after World War II. However, the Cripps proposals were rejected by the Muslim League, which wanted India divided into two separate constituent assemblies. Finally, a cabinet mission was sent to India in 1946. It rejected two constituent assemblies and put forward a scheme which more or less satisfied the Muslim League. Next. Composition of the Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly was constituted in November 1946 under the Cabinet Mission Plan. The total strength was 389 members. Elections were held in July-August 1946 for 296 seats of British Indian provinces. The Indian National Congress won 208 seats, the Muslim League won 73 seats, and small groups and independents got the remaining 15 seats. However, the 93 seats of princely states were not filled, they chose to stay away. Now, working of the Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly held its very first meeting on 9th December 1946. The Muslim League boycotted the meeting. As a result, only 211 members attended. Dr. Sachidananda Sinha, the oldest member, was elected as the temporary president following the French practice. Later, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was elected as the permanent president of the assembly. H.C. Mukherjee and V.T. Krishnamachari were elected as the two vice presidents. On 13th December 1946, Jawaharlal Nehru moved the Historic Objectives Resolution, which laid down the fundamentals and philosophy of the constitutional structure. It was unanimously adopted on 22nd January 1947. This resolution later became the preamble of the Constitution. Committees of the Constituent Assembly. The Constituent Assembly appointed several committees for constitution making. 8 were major committees and the rest were minor committees. Among all committees, the most important was the Drafting Committee, set up on 29 August 1947. It was chaired by Dr. B.R. Ambedkar and had 7 members. This committee was entrusted with the task of preparing the draft constitution. Enactment of the Constitution. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar introduced the final draft on 4th November 1948. This was the first reading. The second reading started on 15th November 1948 and ended 17th October 1949, with 7,653 amendments proposed and 2,473 actually discussed. The third reading started 14th November 1949. On 26th November 1949, the Constitution as settled by the Assembly was declared as passed. Out of 299 total members, 284 were actually present and signed the Constitution on that day. The Constitution contained a preamble, 395 articles, and 8 schedules. However, the full constitution came into force on 26 January 1950, celebrated as Republic Day. 26 January was chosen because on this day in 1930, Purna Swaraj Day was celebrated following the Lahore session of the INC. Other functions of the Constituent Assembly. Apart from making the Constitution, the Constituent Assembly performed several other important functions. 1. Ratified India's membership of the Commonwealth, May 1949. 2. Adopted the national flag, 22nd July 1947. 3. Adopted the national anthem, 24th January 1950. 4. Adopted the national song, 24th January 1950. 5. Elected Dr. Rajendra Prasad as first president, 24th January 1950. Total sessions, 11, 12th on 24th January 1950 for signatures. Time taken, 2 years, 11 months, 18 days. Total cost, 64 lakh rupees. Draft considered for 114 days. Constitutions studied, about 60 countries. Important facts, UPSC favorite. Elephant symbol, seal, of the Constituent Assembly. B.N. Rao, Constitutional Advisor, Legal Advisor. Prem Bihari Narayan Raijada, Calligrapher of the Constitution, in flowing italic style. Byahar Ram Manohar Sinha, illuminated and beautified the preamble. Nandlal Bose decorated original version, from Shantiniketan. S.N. Mukherjee, Chief Draftsman of the Constitution. H.V.R. Iyengar, Secretary to the Constituent Assembly. Criticism of the Constituent Assembly. Critics have raised several objections against the Constituent Assembly. Let us quickly go through them. 1. Not a representative body, not directly elected on adult franchise. 2. Not a sovereign body, created by British government proposals. 3. Time consuming, took 2 years 11 months. 4. Dominated by Congress, one-party body according to critics. 5. Lawyer-politician domination, other sections not sufficiently represented. 6. Dominated by Hindus, 163 out of 296 were Hindus. Quick revision time. 1934 M.N. Roy proposes Constituent Assembly. 1935 INC officially demands Constituent Assembly. 1938 Nehru declares Constitution must be framed without outside interference. 1940 August offer accepts demand in principle. 1942 Cripps Mission, rejected by Muslim League. 1946 Cabinet Mission Plan accepted. November 1946 Constituent Assembly constituted, 389 members. 9th December 1946 First meeting, 211 members, Muslim League boycotted. 13th December 1946 Objectives Resolution moved by Nehru. 22nd January 1947 Objectives Resolution adopted. 29th August 1947 Drafting Committee set up. February 1948 First draft published. 4th November 1948 First reading begins. 26th November 1949 Constitution adopted white heavy check mark. 24th January 1950 Final session, signatures plus first president elected. 26th January 1950 Constitution enforced. And that was Chapter 2 Making of the Constitution, complete from start to finish. Every important name, every important date, and every important fact that UPSC loves to ask, all covered right here. Here is a quick 10-second mental checklist before you go. Who first proposed M.N. Roy 1934? First official demand INC 1935. Cabinet Mission 1946. First meeting 9th December 1946. President Rajendra Prasad. Drafting Committee Chairman Ambedkar. Adopted 26th November 1949. Enforced 26th January 1950. Total articles 395. Total schedules 8. If this video helped you, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with one UPSC aspirant friend. That one share can change someone's preparation journey. In the next video we will cover Chapter 3, Salient Features of the Constitution, in the same detail. Comment below and tell me which chapter do you want me to cover next. See you in the next video. Jai Hind.